We should be back live right now, so I'm glad I just waited. Let's see here. So overall, the market really pushed up. We got rejected at 20,000 straight, and then we just sold all the way back to 727. So right now, the market is not super sure if it should push all the way back or if it should break below. So overall plan so far for the DAX, for the Nasdaq, I'm trading both, is to make sure we're gonna break below 500, take a short all the way back. Again, we scalping, win and out. Everything above here, it's a long back to 500. So there's 500 points above this line here. If we can break out of the 20,000 range, okay? So right now, it's currently testing. It's not doing super much. We have to wait, give the market some time. They are pushing it back. We used to see this. We have to be very careful, okay? That's why I also didn't trade in the morning live. I did some trades on my live account. It was very risky. But again, be very careful, okay? And then size down. So I'm only doing 25% positions. So that's a lighter position for me, okay? Again, they could push the market back. So target for me would be on Nasdaq here, and it will be if we can break above the previous highs of 17,200. Target is 500, and if we break about 518,000, if we manage to break below again and show clear progress below 500, then of course a short back, but it's a very risky play. If I was you, I would be very careful, and I might stay cash from now on. I'll take some lower risk today, and I'll go with the market direction. But right now, everything is pointing up. They do not want to sell it back to the previous low. So let's see how high this would really go. But as you can see, the market is down 3.5%. If you look at Nvidia, that's down 5%. My overall target for Nvidia is around 50 or 75, so there's more room for a short. We just want to time it and go with the direction. So market is down 25% from overall highs. Big pushback on Germany and big pushback on Nasdaq as well. I might consider going for a light short on the DAX, but let's see. Again, give the market some time. It's very volatile. It's jumping and it's very volatile. So again, please guys, give the market some time to digest. And this is the lines we should be trading at. So everything above here, it's a long. Everything below here is a short. So be careful, please, okay? Please be careful, because the market is very volatile and it's not showing us any really direction right now. It's actually jumping, making pretty bold moves here. So if I was you, I would just stay cash and just wait so we can give the market another 10 minutes. Then we could choose if we want to do a short or if we want to do a quick long. For me, this could be a quick short, but I want to see because it's very risky. So it could come back from 820. Again, be very careful. It's very risky, okay? It could come back from 850 back again, but again, wait for confirmation. Market is really pushing here. Big push here on the Nasdaq. Again, I'm not trading, I'm waiting. Previous top on the DAX was 20,000. We could come up here and we could test that, or we could get rejected. Again, you can see the price action is very weird. There's a lot of space between these candles, and then you have to be very careful, okay? So I'm trying to warn you, I'm trying to tell you, be very careful, do not open any trades, wait for it to sell off, wait for it to confirm, and wait for it to be more smooth, okay? Because there's a lot of risk here. We could make a lot of money, like I mean a lot. We have to be careful, okay? So please be careful here, guys, and we can always make money. I'm not saying it's not great to short it or go long. I would just wait here. You can see again, there's a huge room. There's a huge gap. So this is not when you want to be trading. You want to wait for it to pick a direction. The platform here, CloudTrade, can't even react and give me the right prices because it's pumping up and down. It's so volatile all the time. So if you look at 840, it's trading at, and you zoom a little bit out and you zoom in, it's tough for the market to give the prices. You see that? It's just jumped right there. So that means we shouldn't be trading, and it means we should be very careful and really trying to protect our money and our capital. So right here, I would be very careful because it can push. We do not know how much it can push. We just know it's just went up in the past 30 minutes from 500 Nasdaq to currently trading at 17,000. So it just pumped 500 points. For what reason? No reason. This is all about speculation. They could close the stock market, we don't know. For a period, or just make a hold or pause. I think they could make a hold. But again, let's see. Very risky. Be very careful here, please, okay? Be very careful. This is a red candle, but again, it could push up again. We do not know. So before we holding or we go in, we want to make sure we're doing the right things. Big push again. I'm telling you to be very careful, okay? Be very careful. We can make a lot of money here, but we have to wait, give the market some time. And then we have to do a lighter precision. So they just pushed the market 550 points while we were sitting here. They pushed it from 500 to almost 900. So again, there's some resistance here, there's some support here. What we want to do is we want to try to short it around these highs, and we want to close it around here at these lows for a short. We want to go long here, we're going to go short here, okay? It's not really giving us any direction right now. Let's just keep pushing. It's going to be interesting to see how high they're going to really push the market. This could be an overreaction. There's no direction at all in the market right now. When the charts is not working, it's a sign for you to stay cash and not having any positions open. Right now, we do not want to open any position because it's too risky right here, right? So it's against the trend, it's pointing up. We saw this many times before. I know this is a short signal when we come to around 900 or maybe 950, but shorting it here is very risky because they could push it up, as you saw here on Nasdaq. So pushing it again. Be careful here, please. We are close to highs. This is where I would normally short the market, but again, it's very risky. Big push on Nasdaq, big push on DAX. When DAX starts selling off again and Nasdaq starts selling off again, a lot of traders, hedge funds, banks, managers will dump their shares, and yeah, I think it could really, but let's see here, it could get rejected here, then they could sell it back. I'll do a light short on only 200 on Nasdaq. I'll risk 100 points. This is a 20% position, so it's very light. So if you have $1,000 account, whatever you have, again, remember to divide this with 100, and I'll go after making 500 points. It's very risky. Do not copy this trade, okay? It's very risky. I could exit this one again here. I just made a little quick scalp here, made like 5K. Again, they could really push the market, so be very careful. I exit, as you could see. They could really push this market very high. I'll do another short here at 215, so just short the market again at 216. I could exit this one here if we manage to come back again to 100. I think it's an overreaction. I'll exit this one here for 5,000 again. It's very risky, but it's a very good strategy I have, and it really worked for me in the past and also for now, because you see a big push in the market and there's so much money to be made from this resistance and all the way down. So you could just go short, you're risking 100 points, you're closing, you're scalping all the way down. Even if the market is going to rise, it doesn't really matter because you're going in at a very good level. So again here, be careful shorting it. I'm not saying it's not good to short it. I'm not saying it will not come back. But what I'm saying is it could push. You could exit short now if you want. I would personally do that. But it could come back. They just took all the stop losses out. So I could consider going for a short if it pushed back again to 200. Let's see here. It's very risky. It's very risky, guys. Please be aware of the risk, okay? So if it push again to maybe 130, we can go for another short. We saw that before, it pushed to 140. This is the reason why we're pushing here and we short went up that much is because of one simple thing, the stop losses and the market makers. There is a lot of money to be made here, this short here. Again, it could push all the way back, so be careful, okay? It could push back, as you see right there, and then we could consider going for a short. I'll do a light short here at 62, 68. It could be good. It's very risky. If it sells off, it sells off. And then we could exit this one. I'll exit here again. It didn't got that much, but it was a quick little scalp, open and closing it. And then I have almost like zero risk. Again, they could really push the market, but the reward to risk is very good here. I hope they push the market, then we can go in more short. We saw it just went up to 200, all the stop losses was here. I'm gonna go for a light short on the DAX. So I'm taking a light short on DAX here, risking 100 points, going after making 500 points. It's just a quick scalp again here, but be very careful. This could be very risky. If it sells off, we can close it. I'll exit this one here for 5K. You see it, like it went up a lot, then I just see a pushback and I close for 5K, and I do that all the time. Same here, they pushing it down, then it push it right back, and then we can go short again. Again, be very careful here. It's extremely risky. I think they could really push the market high. And they want to push it. So just be very careful. Big push on the Nasdaq. They could push it back. There could be many shorters, and then maybe they want to push it above 300. I would consider going for a light short here. It's very risky at 114. We can exit this one here again here for 2000. Again, be very careful, because it's very risky and it's in and out quick. Getting ready to short the DAX. I'm shorting the DAX. It's currently trading at 75.80. I was a little unlucky with my entry here. Let's see. I would like to close it again at 40, but they could really push it, so let's just be careful. They could push the Nasdaq again all the way back to 200. We see they pushing the DAX here, so again, it's very risky. I'll move my stop loss up. It's a very light position, so just move my stop loss up because it's a very light position for me personally. Let's see if it's getting rejected. I'm waiting. I could like to add to it around highs. I'll add another time here at 30. It's currently trading at 30. So just add a little bit here. Let's see here if they dumping it back to 900. Again, this is very risky, guys, okay? They pushing it again, and then they're gonna dump it. They might dump it or they might push it. I'll exit the one I open for 3,000. I still have this one left. I'm only in with 20, okay, percent. So I'm only in with 200. It's a very light. I could hold this for 2 months if I want, because it's a very light one. And yes, I don't make that much money, but still 5K. That's a lot of money for me back and forth. I like to have my target at 900 for this one here. Again, getting rejected Nasdaq here. It could come all the way back to 16,300 later, but I'm not super sure, so I'm waiting. We could consider exit this one here. I'm just waiting a little bit here. Let's exit DAX. I just exit DAX now. The ones I opened first, I know I had 2 open, but I closed everything. So I exit that. You're welcome to exit your short if you want by clicking this X over here in the corner, and then you can exit your short that you just opened on DAX. You can also hold your DAX short. I have nothing against you holding it. Just have to be careful with the risk. To getting rejected here. I might consider going short again for DAX. I'm gonna go for another short on DAX here at 52. Same size, 200 only. Let's see here. It's very choppy right now. It's bouncing back and forward. Again, only in for 20%, so it's like nothing. So I could move the stop loss. Let's see if it chooses to sell off or if it's just coming back and forward. I could move my target up here. Again, this is very risky. There's a lot of volatility and there's of course a lot of noise. I'll exit this one here for 5K. The short we opened at 52, here at 28. So you can exit your short again. For me personally, this is too risky. And I didn't want to trade, but I still took some trades with you here to make some decent profits. Again, it could push. I'll take another short here at 63, 64, 63. I could like to exit this one here again. If it comes to 14, we could exit now for 4K again. Again, it's very risky, be careful. I just did some scalping here. You should really be careful of what you're doing, please. If it pushed back again, I could consider going for another short. Currently trading at 56. I did another short here. It could push now. It's a very bad entry I got right there. I'll move my my stop loss up, and then I will maybe add to this one here. Again, they could really push it, so just be very careful. Wow, big push. We'll move it up again here. I think it could come back. Moving my stop loss up, and then I would like to add to this one, so I'm just adding again here, another 20%, very risky. It's very risky, be careful here. They're really trying to push it a lot. They really pushed it. Got stopped out on the first one here. I'll re-enter short here. Wow, big push again. That was insane. They pushed it a lot. They really managed to push it a lot. I actually expect this one because we saw a break above and then we just saw a big push. I'm not super sure how long they really want to push it and how far they're gonna push it. I think it could come back quick again here, but I'm still short. I open again. It's very light for me. It's only 200. Wow. Big push. I did not expect that the market will gain 1200 points back, and the same over here. I think they max gonna push it to 500, but let's see. This is completely insane. So I'll currently hold my short. I have my stop loss at 675. And I'm gonna have my target back to 560. Wow. It's coming back now. Insane. Move my stop loss up here if thing is gonna come back. It's completely insane that we're seeing this push here. Wow. I did not expect these crazy pushes. I'll hold the stop loss. I will have my target all the way back to here, okay? So I'll end it for now.